Plate tectonics mid-unit test. Number 1. The image below shows a plate boundary. Arrows have been added to show the movement of the plates. Which plate boundary feature is also shown? A convergent boundary with a ridge formed. B, divergent boundary with a valley forming. C, transform boundary with a fault forming. Number 2. Scientists recently discovered that rocks collected from the Franklin Mountains in West Texas, North America, and rocks collected from mountains in eastern Antarctica were exactly the same age and type. So 2 different continents, 2 different places. This discovery provides examples of A, coastal erosion, B, plate tectonics, C, ocean currents. Number 3. The map below shows the locations of 4 active volcanoes, right here in this arc. What do these volcanoes show about plate tectonics in this area? A, the volcanoes form an island arc, meaning the convergent plate boundary. B, the volcanoes form a line, meaning a divergent plate boundary. Or D, the 2 plates are moving apart, creating new seafloor. So volcanoes are formed right here. What does that mean? Number 4. Based on the evidence, which of the following conclusions have many scientists made? A, pressurized water has the force to move continents slowly around the world. B, convection under the plates cause continents that are on plates to move slowly around. D, with time, the movement of water will continue to submerge continents until the earth is completely filled with water. Number 5. A mid-ocean ridge separates the Pacific Plate and the Nazca Plate off the western coast of South America. The Pacific Plate, Nazca Plate. A mid-ocean ridge has formed. Mid-ocean ridge. Which statement best describes the motion of the Pacific and Nazca plates? A transform boundary where the Pacific and Nazca are both moving to the east. That means moving this direction, that direction to the east. B, convergent boundary where the Pacific and Nazca are both moving to the west, so they're both moving in that direction. Or C, a divergent boundary where the Pacific Plate is moving to the west and the Nazca Plate is moving to the east. Moving to the west, and this one is moving to the east. Which causes a mid-ocean ridge? Use the visual, number 6. Use the visual below to answer the question. We have this one moving that way, this one moving this direction. Which crustal feature is this model being used to show if both plates are continental plates? A Great Rift Valley. B, a deep ocean trench. C, mid-ocean ridge. Both are continental plates. Number 7. The San Andreas Fault is a strike-slip fault found at a transform boundary. The map below shows a student's guess of where the fault passes through the United States. Students were asked to make maps predicting which way the land would most likely move over thousands of years. Which map best predicts the movement of the land over thousands of years at the transform boundary? This transform boundary, B, or D? Number 8. What forms at the subduction zone on a convergent boundary where an oceanic plate is subducted? Is it A, mid-ocean ridge, B, deep ocean trench, or C, volcanic mountains? Number 9. Which type of crust is denser and will be subducted under the plate boundary? B, continental crust, C, oceanic crust, D, pie crust. Number 10. Folded mountains form at which type of boundary and include which two types of crust? A, convergent boundary, oceanic to oceanic. B, convergent boundary, continental to continental. Or C, divergent boundary, continental to continental. Folded mountains. Where do folded mountains occur? All right, for 11 through 15, you're matching these vocabulary words with these definitions. We have oceanic plate, rift valley, volcanic mountains, mid-ocean ridge, subduction zone. Letter B. A land formation resulting from two continental plates pulling apart from one another. Which of those is that? D. Where one plate dives below another at a convergent boundary. So it goes under another. D. G. A land formation where two oceanic plates are spreading apart, creating new crust under the ocean. H. A tectonic plate primarily beneath the ocean. And J. A land formation resulting from a convergent boundary where a subduction zone occurs. Reread these questions. Oceanic plate, rift valley, volcanic mountains, mid-ocean ridge, subduction zone. And the last set. Use these last 5 words to go with these last 5 definitions. We have continental plate, divergent boundary, convergent boundary, transform boundary, Milo the cat. Letter A. A tectonic plate primarily not under water. C. A boundary where two tectonic plates come together. E. Miss Schoenberg's cat that can open doors. F. A boundary where two tectonic plates pull apart. I. A boundary where two tectonic plates are sliding past one another. Continental plate, divergent boundary, convergent boundary, transform boundary, Milo the cat.